Go.
Greetings from St. Paul, Minnesota on March 31st. We are
Joel
and Teresa Anderson
and together with our friend Lily, we come and perform as this, that.
and the other thing.
Well, since we can't come and visit right now, we thought we'd invite you to our backyard where we'll sing a few silly songs, nothing very serious.
If you know them, feel free to sing along wherever you are.
Hello, Muddah. Hello, Faddah. Here I am at Camp Granada. Camp is very entertaining, and they say we'll have some fun if it stops raining. I went hiking with Joe Spivey. He developed poison ivy. You remember Leonard Skinner. He got home when poisoning last night at the dinner. All the counselors hate the waiters, and the lake has alligators, and the head coach wants no sissies, so he reads to us from something called Ulysses. Now I don't want this should scare ya, but my bunkmate has malaria. You remember Jeffrey Hardy? They're about to organize a searching party. Take me home, oh Muddah, Faddah, take me home. I hate Granada, don't leave me out in the forest where I might get eaten by a bear. Take me home, I promise I will not make noise or mess the house with other boys. Oh, please don't make me stay. I've been here one whole day. Dearest Faddah, darling Muddah, how's my precious little brother? Let me come home if you miss me. I would even let Aunt Bertha hug and kiss me. Wait a minute, it stopped hailing. Guys are swimming, guys are sailing, playing baseball. Gee, that's better. Muddah, Faddah, kindly disregard this letter.
That was a big hit in the 1960s. And now we're going to go back to an older song
Much older.
called Foolish Questions. I'm sure you all know some people like this.
When you're sleeping soundly in the early morning hours, dreaming of a pretty girl in a garden full of flowers, the phone rings at your bedside. It's enough to turn your hair. When half asleep you answer and they ask you,
Are you there?
foolish questions. The answer is, of course, no, this is a recording and you're talking to my horse. Foolish questions, what is there to say? Foolish questions, you hear them every day. And then most every morning there is someone around the place who sees you take the shaving brush and lather up your face. And as you give the razor a preliminary wave, this fool will walk up and ask you,
Are you going to take a shave?
foolish questions. Your answer is, I hope, no, I ain't prepared for shaving. I just love the taste of soap. Foolish questions, what is there to say? Foolish questions, you hear them every day. Now then, there's this fella who meets you on your way and asks you why you're all dressed up and listens while you say that you just come from the funeral of Uncle Ned. As soon as you have told him, he'll ask you,
Is Ned dead?
foolish questions, you might as well reply, no, he thought he'd have the funeral now, then later on he'd die. Foolish questions, what is there to say? Foolish questions, you hear them every day. Now if the elevator boy forgets to close the door and you go hurtling down the shaft 27 floors, when you reach the bottom and you're lying there inert, some fool is sure to ask you,
Buddy, are you hurt?
foolish questions. Your answer is, I know. No, I was in a hurry and that elevator's too darn slow. Foolish questions. What is there to say? Foolish questions, you hear them every day.
Thank you. We have one more song, and this is Joel's favorite. He gets a little worked up when he sings it, and you may recognize it. Again, feel free to sing along. It's called Does Your Chewing Gum Lose Its Flavor on the Bedpost Overnight?
It's a classic. Oh, oh, me, oh, my, oh, you, whatever shall I do? Hallelujah, the question is peculiar. I give a lot of dough. If only I could know the answer to my question. Is it yes or is it no? Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? And your mother says don't chew it, so you swallow it in spite. And you catch it on your tonsils, and you heave it left and right. Does chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? Here comes the blushing bride, the groom is at her side. Up to the altar, just as steady as Gibraltar. Why, the groom has got the ring, and it's such a pretty thing. But as he slips it on her finger, the choir begins to sing. Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? And your mother says don't chew it, so you swallow it in spite. And you catch it on your tonsils, and you heave it left and right. Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? And your mother says don't chew it, so you swallow it in spite. And you catch it on your tonsils, and you heave it left and right. Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? Now the nation rises one to send their only son up to the White House, yes, the nation's only White House, to voice their discontent unto the president. They pawn the burning question that has swept the continent. If tin whistles are made of tin, what do they make foghorns out of? Boom, boom. Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? And your mother says don't chew it, so you swallow it in spite. And you catch it on your tonsils, and you heave it left and right. Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? $1 is $1 and a dime is a dime. He's singing out the chorus, but he hasn't got the time. On the bedpost overnight.